of the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaking up midway through the season. You take a look at the Pistons. They're hoping to break out from 8th place in the back half of the season. And, of course, the Toronto Raptors, well, they haven't had the season they wanted so far. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickley, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. And for the Pistons, down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cunningham is out there with Tim Hardaway, and it's Thompson in at the 3. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Now here's Barnes. Outside Barrett. Launches a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Well, RJ right there moving without the basketball, and that helps him to get to an open spot on the floor. That creates the rhythm.
Back to Cunningham. And that one is hammered home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Barnes. That shot is off. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Pass to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Duren. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jakob Pirtle. Well, Brent, the 23-24 Pistons tied an NBA record by losing 23 straight. One bright spot, however, was Jalen Duren.
Well, the bright spot, BA, would be that you wouldn't mention that again. So let's just forget about that and put it behind us. But Jalen Duren did have some moments. He averaged a double-double that season at just 20 years of age. So sky is still the limit for this young, big, physical player.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
He does not get the second one. And though they've had a lot of high draft picks, Grant, the Pistons are still fitting everything together.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of rebuilding teams go through struggles, and then suddenly everything clicks. But you have to have experience mixed in with the youth.
Oh, there's some vertical on display, quickly skying up for the jam.
Here's Cunningham. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Pass to Duren. Outside Hardaway. And here's Cunningham outside. Sinks it from distance. Cunningham's got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Dick. Back to Quickley. Pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Barnes.
Pirtle's so reliable and solid in these pick and rolls. He knows exactly where to be.
Here's Hardaway. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And here's Harris. Now here's Cunningham. Back to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Toronto. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
And obviously the whistles weren't in their favor the last time these teams met, and it cost them.
Now here's Dick. 11 points for him last game against the Cavs in Cleveland. Over Hardaway. Dick with a miss. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Duren with a screen on quickly. Inside. And the dunk by Duren.
Now you see Cunningham just getting more and more comfortable in these pick-and-roll situations. He's going to have thousands of them throughout the season.
And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game missing all those chippies.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. The shot's good. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat, and he had nothing but praise for Scotty Barnes on the other side. He said Barnes poses so many problems because of his versatility. He can play multiple positions, he's unselfish, he's got great speed for his size. He had a lot of good things to say. Clearly Barnes has a big fan here.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Hardaway. Toronto making their last shot. Duren with a screen on quickly. Cunningham. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Cunningham against quickly. Right side Barnes. Over Harris. Barnes, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Pass to Cunningham. Fires for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto trailing. Outside Barnes. And the layup is good off the glass.
Now with his strength and his skill, Scotty Barnes can finish inside very quick.
The Pistons have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Harris outside. Back to Hardaway. Cunningham up top from the high post. Again the miss by Cunningham.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Now here's Barrett. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Harris finds Thompson. Cunningham looking it over. Over quickly, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Cunningham's got 11 points. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, looking at what we've seen from the Pistons, what do you think?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
The Pistons leading. Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, B.A. There wasn't a lot of progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett on the trade. And slowly and surely, they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
They've got Marcus Sasser, Holland out there with Thompson. And then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Stewart in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Detroit starting the second. Now here's Beasley. a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. Fires the three. Rebound Toronto. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Boucher. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Holland. Here's Thompson. Six on the shot clock. Thompson with a screen. Here's Holland. It's tipped. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Fontecchio's checked in for Detroit. The Raptors also with a sub. Brown's checked in. The Raptors shooting the rock at 58%. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobo. Back to Mitchell. The three ball. Mobo can't hit.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Sasser. Still no points. Now Beasley. 5 to shoot. Pass to Holland. And again, the Pistons missing. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And the basket by Agbaji. Agbaji's got his second basket of the night. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, it sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Beasley, that's good.
Well, for a guy who does a lot of his work on the perimeter, Beasley gets into the painted area.
And here are the Raptors now. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Oh, got that one up quick. Mitchell's got his first basket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Beasley with a screen on Mitchell. Sasser with the ball. He's averaging about 6 points per game. And that misses. That would have put him up.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Mitchell. Kick out to Brown. Over to the wing. Here's Mobo. The rebound by Stewart.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Simone Fontecchio, a name some may struggle with, but as well as he's played, get to know it. Actually, his teammates nicknamed him Tech. He said, when I first got to the NBA, they started calling me that, and I was like, guys, I don't like it. No one's ever called me that, but then it stuck to me. Now I like it. Brian?
Yeah, now you have to like it. All right, great story, Allie. Here's Holland. No points so far. Sasser up top. It's Beasley on the wing, defended by Brown.
Well, Stewart in the pick and roll is going to give you 2 things you like. One is a physical screen, and then second, a quick roller into position.
And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Brent, almost your ideal shooting guard. Malik Beasley doesn't try to do too much.
The biggest thing, B.A., is the turnover percentage that he's led the league in. Malik Beasley just simply doesn't give up the ball. He makes good, steady decisions, shoots the ball at a high clip. So that kind of reliability, that's what he's paid for.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. And these shooting guards have been great at the line. You take a look at Dick. You want to avoid fouling this guy. He's 4th in the league in free throw percentage.
This is a group with the ability to drive, looking for contact, because they all know they'll convert at the free throw line.
And they have no issues with drawing that kind of contact. They're more than willing to put their bodies on the line, because as well as they shoot the free throws, they know these trips to the line will always pay off. Easy too.
Now here's Barrett. 20 points for him last game against the Cavs in Cleveland. Dick, the pass to Pirtle. Back to Dick. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Barnes. And he gets it to go off the front iron. And the Raptors lead by 2.
Yeah, Scotty has confidence from that mid-range and does not need much space.
A minute 9 left in the second quarter. Cunningham finds Duren. And here's Hardaway, guarded by Dick. Thompson with a screen. Here's Hardaway, and again, it's Detroit.
Yeah, so some operation right there out of the pick and roll, and Hardaway Jr. making a smart decision in that set.
Outside Dick, pass to Barnes. Barrett against Thompson. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Back to Dick. The three from Barnes. Duren with the rebound. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, the final score surprised a lot of people. I don't think many expected them to win.
No question. I know I did not see that coming, especially when they had a chance to win it late in the fourth quarter. I thought for sure they'd get it done.
Shot is good by Barrett.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
The shot off that time. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Raptors up 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
In that game against the Warriors, they'll be facing a team that's had a little better year. But this game is winnable if they bring the energy.
Oh, they're going to need more than energy, Kenny. There's a talent gap here.
Shifting focus, how about this tight game the Detroit Pistons find themselves in?
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for them in the second half.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The Pistons trailing. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
So for Toronto right now, Barnes and Pirtle down low at the 4 and 5. Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. Cunningham's gone 6 of 9 from the field. Quickly passes to Barrett. Now here's Dick, defended by Hardaway, and it's Dick off the drive. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then the last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
First free throw is good.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
Both shots good from the strike.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 13. Over quickly. Again the miss by Cunningham. The Raptors with a lead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
Really known as a microwave scorer, Quickly's fearlessness is what allows him to really get cooking.
Emmanuel, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First one falls for him. Brent, we've seen Quickly step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general.
And Quickly drops them both. And during the first few seasons of Emmanuel Quickly's career, he was seen primarily as a scorer, Grant.
Yes, but recently has blossomed into a more versatile threat. The leap we've seen in his passing has been especially impressive. He's a player to watch out for moving forward.
Cunningham against Quickly. Outside Dick. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Dick's got 6 points.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Quickly against Cunningham. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for Toronto. It's a 1-point game. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Brent, he might be a year or 2 away, but it's all starting to come together for Cade Cunningham.
Well, B.A., the playmaking is certainly there. His vision on the floor, knowing where his teammates are. He's picking and choosing his spots a little bit better offensively to try to dominate 6 or 8 minute sections of the game. So Cade Cunningham is continuing to grow.
And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Isaiah Stewart.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
And so here is Toronto. They lead by 1. Barrett passes to Dick. Barnes feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. And rejected.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Quickly. He's been contributing over 15 a game.
Cunningham using his length right there to affect that shot.
Here's Harris. Pass to Duren. Quickly against Cunningham. For the lead. Oh, what a move by Cunningham inside.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And here is Barrett. He's got 5. Now Barnes for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Barnes has got 7 points in the game.
Well, Barnes hitting threes spells some trouble. This offense starts to hum.
Outside Hardaway. Cunningham passes to Durant. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And now that we have an opportunity, let's check out the top scoring rookies to date. You take a look at Dick, 3rd in the association. Just makes scoring look effortless. Man, he's fun to watch.
And it's always hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
Back to Quickly. Barrett against Thompson. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Cunningham. 3rd quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And he gets it to go.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 in this 3rd quarter. Outside Barnes from deep. The rebound by Detroit. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Duran. Up top Thompson. Quickly against Cunningham. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, smart move here. Talk things over. He's really eating them up, and they've tried a few different looks defensively. Nothing quite getting it done.
Changes here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Thompson. Beasley comes in for Hardaway. And Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Picked by Pirtle. Takes a 13-footer. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good. Pirtle's got his 2nd basket on the night.
And that's what they pay Pirtle to do. Get extra possessions and capitalize if you can go back up.
Beasley against Brown. Duran with a screen on Brown. Beasley for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 7 tonight. Up top Barnes. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much with his team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the #1 attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
That free throw good from Barnes. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, BA. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Holland, he's checked in for Harris. The Raptors also with a sub. Boucher's checked in.
Now, Scotty Barnes just is one of those guys that's a complete player and competes.
Beasley against Brown. Pass to Holland. They set a pick. Clock at 6. Rebound Toronto. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Abaji, pass to Barnes. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 5 rebounds in the game.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Pass to Beasley. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Beasley's got 7 points in the game. Here's Barnes. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3. And the Raptors lead by 5. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Toronto out in front, up 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Toronto leading by 5. They've got Malik Beasley, Holland out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Simone Fontecchio, and it's Sasser in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
The Pistons shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Beasley outside. Pass to Holland. Picked by Stewart. Down low. Just 4 to shoot. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Quite simply, Isaiah Stewart is a force.
And it's the Raptors with the ball, leading by 5. Stewart against Boucher. Mitchell with the ball. And he's going for the lob. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Sasser outside. Here's Holland. To the wing, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sasser can't hit. Raptors lead by 5. Pass to Walter. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Boucher a screen on Beasley. And he drives in. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Sasser. The Raptors making their last shot. Pass to Beasley. Mobo with the rebound. The Raptors shooting 52% from the floor so far. Outside Mitchell. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Mobo gets the bucket. Mobo's got his first bucket in this one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pistons trail by 9. And the timeout called here by JB Bickerstaff. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
It's the dance cam. Get ready, everybody. You want to see yourself on the screen and show them your best move. Ready, let's go!
Line change here for Toronto. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He said to them, "You guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now."
Thank you for that, Allie.
For the defense.
Quickly finds Barrett. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Raptors ball.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Fade away. And the bucket is good. And now it's an 11-point Toronto lead.
Barrett does a good job there just creating the shot for himself. He is a scorer.
Thompson left side. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Here's Dick. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Here's Harris. Barnes with the rebound.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And it's Detroit with the ball. Toronto making their last shot. And that one's good. Cunningham.
And Cade Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth. Outside Dick. He takes it in. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Tim Hardaway. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
He hits the first one, and that'll push the lead to double digits. So he gets them both. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter. Cunningham against Quickly. Cunningham passes to Duren. Hurdle with some nice D. Raptors lead by 11. Now Quickly. Barnes with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Quickly. Thompson pulls it in. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. The Raptors have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Raptors.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
And boy, did they need to win this game after dropping the first 2 matchups against this squad. Now they can go into the final game of the season series with a ton of confidence.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
The line for the Raptors. Barnes. Scotty Barnes. One shot.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around.
So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Scotty Barnes.